ripped down the first base line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. Here's Addison Russell. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. The relay throw. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball. And we'll have to leave it. Leading off the inning, Travis Shaw, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Aguilar brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4.
And the tag is on him to retire the side. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And that's the first out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Yu Darvish, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A high fastball is in there. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever.
A swing and a miss. Next for Milwaukee, Manny Pena, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. Hard hit at third. On to first, and it's dropped. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. At the plate, Orlando Arcia. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper. Pena gets his lead at first, nobody out. This one's down to third. To second for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Striding in, Zach Davies. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. 4-1. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Popped up. Back behind second. Russell shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ian Happ, he'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Well, this is foul for the first strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Chopped weakly to the left. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Standing in, Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Into the box now, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Arcia has it. Throw goes over to third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rizzo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He popped out in his first trip. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to short. Baez has it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Into the box now, Ryan Braun. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee. But now a throw from the outfield. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss at the big curveball. Now surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he's retired, 1 away. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. And Hayward has a base hit. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Off and running is Hayward. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Popped him up. Shaw moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And now the Cubs pitcher, Darvish. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. 0-1 the count. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Here's a high pop-up. Bryant has a play. 1 down. Now in the box, Jesus Aguilar looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
So striding in, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw in time and the side is retired. In now, Ian Happ, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Into right field, that's a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Here's Javier Baez. He doubled his last time through. And there he goes towards second. Looped out toward third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Runner tags from second as the catch is made here shy of the track. And the throw from Braun too late as he's in there at third. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Josh Hader, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Hit on the ground to short. Garcia gloves it, and not too shabby out of the pen. Coming to the plate now, Manny Pena. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this will be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. On the ground to third. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out. So here now is the pitcher, Josh Hader. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Happ is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's Addison Russell. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Second baseman, Addison.
First pitch on its way. Ripped down the line. And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball. He hit the corner and tries for third. And a fine start to the inning for the Cubbies. It's a leadoff triple. Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first two tries. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Russell at third with nobody out. And this one gets away. Throw to the plate. And the recovery will be in time to get him breaking from third. And a base running gaff that time, as that's the first out of the inning. Wow. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Here's Jason Hayward now. Last time through was a base hit. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. And a fastball swung on. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Cain runs, swings and misses, throw down. The 0-1. Hit hard toward the right side. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. And they're not going to get him at third. He's in there with nobody out as the potential tying run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Runner at third here, nobody out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes.
And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he has swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit into the bleachers and gone. Now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jesus Aguilar is the second out in the 7th inning. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the ready for another shot now. Wilson Contreras. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Wilson Contreras.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Shaw onto the grass. 1 out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Yu Darvish. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Daniel Murphy will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 3, Daniel Murphy.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Skied down the left field line. Braun has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Ran it in on the fists. 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Steve Cishek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Manny Pena. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Hit out towards second. Russell has it. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Hernan Perez will come on now and pinch run here. Jump set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Perez aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a throw over to first. And late reactions, and they got him. Lifted down the line in left. Schwarber moving in. 2 gone. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Josh Hader, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Javier Baez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled straight back.
Would love to have a meeting at the mound right now with the pitcher. Don't understand that pitch down and in with a fastball with 2 strikes. Maybe he's looking for a ground ball.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, Ryan.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a fastball that misses. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Little dribbler down the line. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. In is Christian Yelich.
Next for Milwaukee, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Here's Ryan Braun now. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 0 for 5. Cain over at second. Yelich on at first with nobody out. It swung on and missed the throw. And now the runner breaks for the plate. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. And not in time as the run scores. And the throw is late, so it'll be an infield single and an RBI on a perfect suicide squeeze. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. And Pedro Strop enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
To 2-2 now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's 1 for 5. Hit in the air to center field. Happ has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Addison Russell. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Bottom of the 9th inning for the Cubs.
Jeremy Jeffress comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single. Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Behind 0-2 now. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Jason Hayward now. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Striding into the box, Wilson Contreras. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
from the oldest park in baseball. MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. So striding forward now, Lorenzo Cain.
Leading out for the Brewers, center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. There to get it is Pedroia. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Second, right fielder.
Digging in, Christian Yelich. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's running. Strike taken, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Yelich retired, and there's one away. And he's safe.
Batting third, the left fielder number 6, Ryan Braun.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Cain stands at third with one gone in the inning. And the runner's coming home. And a late squeeze attempt, but this will be foul. Porcello sets. Here's the 0-2. And the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Benintendi is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Andrew.
Fastball in there for a called strike. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Benintendi, 23 years old. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Mookie Betts is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. One out, nobody on. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here's a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
We couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Mookie Betts becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. No balls and 1 strike.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Pena. And the throw to first ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Jesus Aguilar. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Aguilar brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Domingo Santana stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that one got a piece of him. So digging in now, Mike Moustakas from the stretch. Swing and a little tapper. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Digging in, Manny Pena, runner in scoring position with Cigar. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Standing in, Orlando Arcia. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. They'll whip this one to first in time. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Rafael Devers the next to bat, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the second round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody.
And we'll have to leave it there. Digging in to try it again, Lorenzo Cain, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Grounded
back up the middle. throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter.
In is Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Bradley to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead. So a runner at third here with one gone, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. He's set and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And this one gets away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Porcello sets, ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will just get fouled. Now batting, Travis Shaw. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Devers is there, and he puts this one. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He's just 1 for 6. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Hit out towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Here it comes. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Jesus Aguilar. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Plate now is the designated hitter, Domingo Santana. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Missed with a slider.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. First time up, he went down looking. Here's the first pitch to him. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Andrew.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Yelich going back at the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. He's set. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Runner goes for third. In there. Now the throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there. But even better job at the plate to take that one.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. Martinez, 30 years of age. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute.
And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now. Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Stepping in, Manny Pena. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The last at bat, Manny D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball, didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Arcia stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. This will be handled by Pedroia at second. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here, 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Christian Yelich would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And a close play at first, but he's called. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And yet another strikeout. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Yelich set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun, and he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. Another look to first, and they got him. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Pedroia over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Travis Shaw. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in, the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Sandy Leon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
He's just rolling right now. Even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Shaw has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Jesus Aguilar. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Another 0-2 home. Drilled on the ground to short. Bogaerts has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Benintendi ranging back. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Runner at second, 1 away, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Porcello sets. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in once again, Manny Pena. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Working to keep them in the game here. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is... Here's Mookie Betts. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez, is hoping to avoid the hat trick. Struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. One run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he strikes him out as well. Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
High in the air, deep down the left field line. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. Popped him up. Pedroia onto the grass. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's a high pop-up. Bogaerts waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. In is Christian Yelich. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And that's the Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He went down on strikes last time up.
Third baseman.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punches. Outs here to Steve Pierce will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Sliders in for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Striding in to start the 9th. First offering on its way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Bradley is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. So stepping in, Travis Shaw. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Up next for Milwaukee, first baseman.
Slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back. Leading off the inning, Andy Leon. Ian Kinsler will be summoned to pinch hit here to start the bottom of the ninth. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here.
Ball one.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Kinsler ahead and a 2-0 count.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
That one's in there. 3-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And he'll step off. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that's your ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance.